Hey guys, today's working out to be a little bit of a challenge for me because I had planned to use my microphone and realized that you need to charge the microphone to put on in order for it to work. So hopefully you guys will be able to hear me during this video because I am trying to get out of doing voiceover. I'd rather just talk to you guys and you can see that my kitchen is a certifiable mess, is what it is. So we are going to get this cleaned up, and my hallway stairs that go to the upstairs need to be swept, and I have something else to show you as well. Okay, so let's get to it. We are going to start right here at my stove, and yes, you can ask me, why is my trash sitting up on the stove? Well, it's because the dog, Lucky, that's whining under my feet, he feels like this is his and he should have it. Even though he has a full bowl of dog food, he thinks he needs my trash because I threw some old expired ham away and some cheese and other things that he thinks should absolutely just be his. So I'm going to finish tossing some stuff out and we are going to get things cleaned out, because I have dishes and laundry and marinating chicken. So we're going to get this all cleaned right up. Lucky. Okay. I'm going to get this trash out of here so the dog can stop crying. There you go. Now get this outside. Kitty boy, get down. I will be right back. On second thought, I think I'll take you guys right with me. We are gonna get this in the trash. My trash barrel keeps tipping over. How, I don't know, but it does. It's full. That one's full. Oh, it's trash night. It's just gonna have to sit on top. Now we are gonna get back in the house. It is chilly out here. Hold on. Watch out, kitty boy. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys set back up on the tripod and we are going to get some real cleaning done. Kitty boy, don't go near the knife, buddy. Those are sharp. This is our newest thing. We just bought another George Foreman. And I made grilled chicken today for lunch. And I will tell you, oh my goodness. Oh, that's so good. I will tell you, I really like the way that they've redesigned these. Okay, I don't want you to do that. The grills snap off, which is nice. And they're washable. You can put them in the dishwasher if you want. But also, for some reason, these being exposed seem to really make a difference in how evenly it heats. And it's not burning everything, so that's a win. So toss that out of my way. Trevor was trying to grow some hot peppers, and the seeds were not viable. And he was going to throw it out, and I said, no, hold on, we'll buy more seeds. That was definitely no good. So that's one thing on the to-do list, is to buy seeds, start getting some things planted. I don't have any idea what I'm going to do with that. And these, we still have 2.5 boxes left. We're actually going to both try eating healthier, because Greg realized how sick he's been feeling lately, and you know, same thing with me. Eating all this garbage is not helping anybody, so I'm going to try to just overall eat healthier. A little healthier. I mean, it can't hurt. One of these. Be right back. I'd like to at least once a week start actually doing videos where I'm talking to you guys instead of just doing voiceover. I enjoy doing the voiceover, but I do want to get more comfortable on the camera so that everything isn't done in voiceover. But that does mean having days where I can schedule out that people are upstairs and things are quiet, so. And I just realized that I swept the counter off with my hand and did not wash my hands. Oh well. Hey, don't get up there, buddy. Hey, mister. Hey. Picklehead, get down. Come on. Silly. You gotta get down or come up here. Come on. Up here. I don't want kitty fur in my food, in my forks. You helping? He's decided to plant himself on top of the fridge, and he's looking. Hey, kitty boy! No! Oh my goodness. He is something else. There you go. Good boy. Good choices, buddy. You'll see in a minute here why I did not put the knife on my bar of knives, unless you can already see. I've got different knives, and I'm going to gift these knives to either my daughter or son, or both setting up new homes. Well, new homes, apartments. Will help one of them out, whichever does not have a decent knife set. I feel like I'm using way too much soap. sponge that I did not know where it was. Kitty, don't do that. Kitten, what are you doing? Get out of that. Oh my goodness. Trevor has drink mixes up on top of the fridge. And little Mr. Kitty Boy has decided they're his. Get down. Come down here. Come on. Come on. Come down here with Mama. Come on. Come. Come on. Are you going to be naughty today? Oh my goodness. I see you up there, buddy. I see you. You're stealing. You're like a little raccoonie. You can't have these. These are Trevor's. Now it's back to focusing on the dishes. Question of the day, okay? How do you do your dishes? Do you fill a basin or do them under running water in the dishwasher? Tell me in the comments below how you do your dishes. I think you all can tell that I have a variety of ways that I do dishes. It all really just depends on the kind of mood that I'm having and what I'm washing. Tail wet. Did I get you? Oh my goodness. Mama got the baby. Crazy mama. Oh my goodness. Buddy. This is what I have in my kitchen with me right now, so instead of going around the corner, I'm just going to use what's right here, which is baking soda and dish soap. Which in my opinion works just as good as anything else. the rest of it. Rinse down with the faucet. Way easier. Towel, wipe the surfaces. Ooh. And wipe the kitty. Slide that down a bit. These are going in the dishwasher. And yes, my trash can's still on the stove. I threw it right away and the wine had commenced. So there's that. Leave this over here. We are going to do the same on the stove that we did on the sink, and that is just a few drops or so of dish soap and some baking soda. And even though it's working just fine, I can tell that unless I want to do a bunch of scrubbing, I am going to need my razor blade just to get these few little spots that get stuck on. Hopefully the sound isn't like nails on a chalkboard. I really need to invest in one of those scraper tools because I have actually had the razor blade flip back on me and almost get me, so. Really not too bad this time. I've been keeping right up on it for the most part, so makes it easier when it comes to cleaning. Just gonna give this a quick little rinse and then rinse my rag out. And you should always be very careful when you're using a razor blade, not to cut your finger off, but to hold it at an angle so that it's not scraping the top of your stove. The scrapes in my stove are actually not from cleaning, but from making popcorn on the stove top. It's all through right here. There's a little bit right in through here where we made popcorn and moved it across the burner. And the stove did not like that. And the pan in my oven is clean. Ish, it looks. Wipe the door off real quick. That's that. Dry this off. Max, what are you doing? Don't play with the flowers. Are they tasty? No, get up there. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. You are too much. What you got, buddy? What you got? Did you steal the flower? Max, did you steal Mama's flower? That wasn't very nice. Got a flea? The vet says you didn't have any fleas. Back to looking normal. Now back over here for just a minute. I did forget to wash my 2 knives. So now, these are my new knives. I went with Pioneer Woman again, but they got flowers on them, so I could not resist. They were slightly different than a lot of my other stuff, so there is a knife set that I wanted. It's made by another company, but it was just way too expensive, but it also had white handles, but they had blue flowers on them, and the blades had flowers engraved into the blades. They were just too expensive. So I got these ones, and I think they look nice up on the walls. So that was a win for me. We are going to I'm going to put a few dishes away, and then I'm going to turn you guys around to the coffee bar so you can see what I've been up to over there. And I've not quite decided yet where I'm going to pre-release little snaps of my day, whether it's going to be on YouTube Shorts, or if I should put them on TikTok, or if I should put them on Instagram, or if I should go back to using my page for this channel on my Facebook, not my personal Facebook, but my page for this Facebook, and releasing just little short snaps of what I'm doing throughout my days. If you guys are interested in that, maybe let me know what you guys would more likely frequent. Oh, that's gonna have to stay down here for a minute. I know that for some strange reason, that now that I'm releasing shorts, my views to my long form seems to be taking a hit, and I really don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna have to figure out what's gonna work best. In here, let's put the silverware away. I did end up with two different sets of silverware. One is gold and the other is rainbow. But I figured that where the rainbow sets had some gold, goodness, had some gold in them, which I'll show you. This is the rainbow, and if you see, it has the gold bowl, and this is the gold. So they kind of go together, just with a difference in how many colors are in them. I could have waited and got the rainbow, but I'm not a real patient person, so. And I'm not disappointed. I actually like having both, because I've always liked both, so best of both worlds. And as you guys can see, I'm not super matchy. That's why I like Pioneer Woman, because her stuff does not always match. And it don't have to. And that's kind of why I don't have a real easy time sticking with a color or anything like that. If you told me that I had to stay with pink or stay with sage green or whatever, it would drive me insane. Let's go over to the coffee bar and see what's going on over there. Now, if you are already on my TikTok or my Facebook, you already know that I finished making my coffee bar over. I didn't realize it was a project until it was. So, and I didn't know it was done until it was. So I really didn't film myself doing anything with it because it was sort of a in the works type of process while I was doing it. Just kind of making it up as I went along. But in a minute here, I will tell you what is different. I'm sure you can see, but here we go. Wipe my coffee makers down. Okay. Put those back over there. Okay. We'll start from the top. These shelves I bought from Walmart. They were from the marketplace, and I looked them up. They came up under floating shelves, and they had the little rack attached to them with the hooks, if I can get it off, so that you can put your coffee mugs or utensils or whatever you want to do. It's not made specifically for a coffee bar, but that's what I'm using it for. And I put these up here in my little measuring cups that are glass up here because I don't ever use them. And as you guys know, I put the shutters that I got from Dollar General on here. And then I got this, it's called Wildflower, and it's what I bought the other night in my haul from Walmart. It's a garland, and to that garland, I added my dried roses. Remember the roses that Greg got me, and I was drying them? Well, this is how I decided to use them. And I honestly think without the roses, it would not complete the look that I was sort of going for. Whoops. I do need to go through, and I need to hot glue these on, because Mr. Kitty Boy seems to think it's a fun little game to knock them down. And I also hung my 3 cups up here because that's what I have left of that set of 4. One of them broke a long time ago. I still have my coffee mug set with the plates here and the rack, and my lemon little miniature faux lemon tree, and these little faux flowers kind of carry through the yellow with it. So, and I got lots of yellow throughout. So I've been slowly bringing a little bit of yellow into the kitchen too, which it's always been here because I've got the yellow in my cups and this little yellow dotted throughout Pioneer Woman stuff anyway. So that is, I say it's my spring coffee bar, but if I take it apart, I'll probably cry because I am completely obsessed with it. One little thing that I did think of when I put my dishes over here is I like to rinse my dishes off after they go through a cycle, just for the simple fact if there's any little bit of residue left or anything like that, I can just quickly rinse that off. And I thought to myself, okay, now I got to run back and forth to get the dishes over to the sink to rinse them. But I came up with a quick solution. Easy peasy. And as simple as that. The nice thing about these racks for these portable dishwashers is they are very portable, so it makes it a lot easier. Let's do a quick little focus on this area, and then we can move on to the laundry area. I just had these thrown over my mixer because they were washed and they were wet, and I wanted them to dry. It is what it is. I have been kicking this light around forever. Just found its new home under my sink. Okay. At some point, I do need to rearrange the food cabinet. I did make a little bit of extra space in there today. It was overrun with things that did not go. And I just set this here for a moment. Okay. A couple little spritzes of dish soap before I put it away. Oh, lots of crumbs. And I did pull, for the most part, most of my snowflakes off. And I did, for the most part, pull most of the snowflakes off my mixer, maybe all of them. I was doing it a little over time. And I'm going to do some flowers or something next, I think. All nice and clean again. Another little project that I need to do is I have my garlands, my Christmas garlands in this laundry bag, and they need not to be in there. Oh, I don't want those downstairs. Oh. Goodness. No, don't lock it. Don't sneeze it. Ew, yuck, 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 yuck. It's gonna make you sneeze. It'll make you sneeze, Brooke. Yeah, it'll make you sneeze. Chew, chew, chew. And if you see this broom set on Walmart, run. It's no good either. I'm telling you, I may as well give it up. I mean, it's okay, but it's not my favorite. It would be good if I was 7 feet tall. I don't know. Maybe it's not terrible. It's just not a $20 broom. I get the floor wet. Cookie, I think Mama's gonna have to wash the floor. I do. What do you think, huh? Mama gonna have to wash the floor. I think this mic is too close to my mouth. Oh my goodness. Probably breathing in everybody's ear. Pookie, don't eat nothing off the floor, honey. It's all yuck. Let me see. What are you eating? No, no, no. No, no, no. Right. Click this back here for a minute. That's one nice thing about that broom is at least I can leave that stuff. This stuff needs to go up, and I think I'm going to store it under my bed. And I hope I got all the glitter out of this, or we're going to be wearing very glittery clothes and using glittery towels. Now let's focus on the laundry area. I don't want to flatten these out. I need to scrunch them up. So these towels. Oh no. Up on the floor. I actually need to figure out if these all, oh, these are upstairs. Okay. This is for down here. Where's pills? That's for down here, here, and here. Honestly, I wish we lived in a one-level house. It would be easier on Greg and me. For sure me. And for sure him. These are all kitchen. And if you're wondering how I know what cloths go to what, generally white, black, and gray are what go up in here. And the colored ones are for the bathroom. I need a cough drop. My throat is starting in again. These are all folded, but I am just going to quickly throw them in the bag. Ask me why these are in here. Because Max. Someone asked me on here if I had gotten rid of my dishwasher, and I'm sure she's seen the video by now, so the answer is no. I know there's some people that would like to see it go, but I think I kind of came to a good solution that gave me my counter space back, but at the same time allowed me to have that when I need it, because it does help. It may not seem like it would be a huge difference, but it does make a bit of a difference for me. Hopefully Max will knock these down. It's back here. These can go somewhere else. I thought we had a box and a half of the pies left, but apparently we have a box and one left. Somebody today must have decided they would have some. I finally got my diffuser plugged back in. I had to run a surge protector behind everything. Get that going. Oh, I helped put something in it that smells. And I've got lemon, which is my favorite. And ignore the funny looking bunny picture that I made. I'm going to be replacing it. It did not come out the way I was hoping. I do need to get a load of laundry going. And I gotta get my rugs drying. I don't know if I've shown you guys, or maybe I did the other night. These are the rugs that I got for the kitchen. I've been using the big long tan rug in my hallway going towards upstairs. I've been using this one in front of the coffee bar. And I have an anti-fatigue mat in front of my sink. So I am going to get some laundry going and we will be starting dinner. And you will notice, and I won't sugarcoat it none, some of my cleaning rags look disgusting. They get used to clean all sorts of things down here. Everything from dishes to the pellet stove window sometimes, which is a big no-no, but I've been known to do it if I can't find something else. So if you see a cloth that's super stained up, just know that it was used for some type of downstairs cleaning, and they are cleaning rags. I don't baby them. Try to keep separate sponges or dishcloths, but again, if you're washing a dirty pan, they tend to look pretty terrible too. So I do bleach everything, but that doesn't always get everything out either. That's much better. One thing I do need to do is to take these down. Whoops, drop everything. And I need to hem the edges because when I decided to do this, I did not hem them. I just cut them to fit and said I would do it. And here we are. It is still not done. Surprise. My husband says I am the queen of procrastination and I gotta put soap in there. Even though I really don't want this to look like a laundry area, I do find it's convenient if I have a pump bottle to keep my soap up there. That way I can just pump it directly in and there's nothing else to do, no cups to wash, nothing. Okay, I am going to get this laundry at least brought into the living room and have my son bring it up for me the rest of the way. I am not carrying this upstairs because it is full, as you can see. So I will get this in the living room. get as far as the hallway. I'm good. He's a nice, strong young man. He can do it. Now let's quickly get these little hand towels folded and we will start dinner. See what I mean? That's from wiping the pellet stove window. And it does not come out. You can tell that I've bought some new ones. Eventually they'll be retired for just wiping the pellet stove window, which is probably what I ought to do. But again, if you get a dirty job, at least you know you got a dirty cloth and you don't got to worry about it. So we are going to get dinner started. Greg wants a cup of coffee. He just woke up. So I'm going to make him coffee. I'm going to get these potatoes plus one sliced up. Then I'm going to get them washing. And no, potatoes are not the most healthy thing in the world to be eating, but I do kind of have to use what I have here as well. And I'm not going to be serving any bread, and we will have less of these. I know the kids like them, and they can have more. Him and I will just have a few with our chicken. And when I go shopping here soon, I will buy things that are more appropriate. But I also don't want to make too many changes too quickly because that's what I did the last time and it didn't work long term. It's actually more than I thought it was, so I'm going to stop with those. Now I'm going to get these rinsed off and drying. Our water here is super, super cold. So I'm going to let these sit for a little bit and rinse the starches out of them, some of them. And I'm going to get this coffee made for him. He wants a pie. He's not going to be a great, healthy lifestyle partner, is he? I've been marinating this chicken all day in garlic and herb stuff marinated, so it should be pretty well marinated. And I'm going to throw this back in here for a little bit once I cut them in half, if I can get them apart because they're still slightly frozen. Stick them back in here to marinate just a bit longer so that the part that I just cut can also get marinated. Not too terribly long, but long enough. My oven going. throw that on 425, 420, somewhere in that area. And if you're wondering why I'm crumbling my parchment, it's to make it lay flat. I did mention that on another video, but I figured it's worth mentioning again. I need to grab a little bit of oil. I generally pour the oil in, but I think it's worth it this time to measure it in the sake of using less. I think I used about 3 tablespoons. And a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon or so of black pepper. A couple shakes of onion powder, more than a couple. And of course, my favorite, Italian seasoning. And that's definitely not enough. Give that the quickest stir. That's it. Just toss them in the oven. And I am not going to wait for it to preheat. It's a waste of power. There's that. And we're going to put these in. I am not going to make you watch me wash these dishes again. I am going to be back in a few minutes, about 15 minutes, when I put the chicken on the Foreman grill, and then we will get it cooked and we'll plate up our food and we will be done. So I'll be right back. Looking like the fries are getting done. I'm going to shut the oven down. I have to say that I am going to need to learn to adjust my voice for this mic because I find that it reverberates a lot and it was too close to my face. I apologize for that. I'm going to have to learn to lower my voice down some. I'm used to talking louder if I'm going to talk on the camera because my phone generally doesn't pick it up very well, and I'm going to just have to learn to readjust to that. Now let's get this chicken going. Should be able to fit 4 pieces. Trying to get some from the bottom that have been sitting more in the marinade. That way I can let other ones marinate more. What do you all like to put on your chicken breasts, and how do you like to cook them? What's your preference? I'm just going to push this down so it makes good contact with everything. It is not quite heated up. And I'm going to put these back in the fridge. Loaded some video to my computer so that I can get this video up tonight. I'm hoping before 9 o'clock. I'm going to get some of the chicken done. I am not going to plate the food. It's just fries and grilled chicken. Most important part, I guess, is to share how I cook them. You do it differently, that's great too. Pull my fries out of the oven. They are very much done. I may stick these back in for a few minutes just to heat them back up slightly, but they are very done. I do not want to let them sit any longer. Hopefully this chicken won't take too long and everything will cool off. But these are my fries, and they're just baked in a tiny bit of oil and seasonings, and they are hot, too hot to try, so there's that. I think you've all seen me with the Pioneer Woman pot holders and with the cheaper ones that I just bought from Walmart, but I bought these Better Homes and Gardens ones, which have the silicone, and they are wonderful. They also came with these, which I actually really like. Bottoms aren't completely silicone, but they have some on it, and they seem to wash good. Again. Something else. Huh?
Are you ready for freezing temperature?
What do you mean?
In the oven room?
Oh, yeah, I know. I gotta clean that stove out. This is Greg's plate, and we are gonna go eat. Oh, you have the ketchup. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I am so happy to have you here, and I appreciate each and every one. Until the next one, happy cleaning. Bye-bye.